You must unlearn what you have learned.
Half a minute. Second and goal. Baldwin sets up on the left. Play clock at 5. Pass is intercepted at the goal line.
Intercepted, but useless. With matrix encryption, even if someone intercepts your data, they still can't use it. In most systems, interception means control. Not here. Come on, let me show you. Here's a simple piece of data. Normally, if this gets intercepted, whoever has it controls it. That's the default rule. We're going to break that. Okay, now we're going to run this plaintext data through our system. We begin by launching the program and entering the contract key, which is Freedom Event 2026! Now we're going to start from scratch and register an account. This is just a mock login system. There's no database. The credentials are stored in a text file, and you have total local control over your data. Now we're constructing a key set beginning with the plaintext codex and the file codex. To establish secure connections with other parties, it's best to physically share key sets, such as printed or on flash drives. However, you may use online avenues at your own discretion. Next, we'll create a master key with more than enough length, in this case 100,000 digits, and we create what's called a shuffle key with the corresponding 1/3 as many rows as digits of the master key. Now we're going to log in and select plaintext service. Choose your codex type. We have a 90-character codex and we'll use it by activating our personal codex. Holographic character mapping is an option that provides non-deterministic length and composition. And we just automatically created our personal file set for this new account. We'll take a look at them shortly. Now we upload the plaintext data. The name of the file is zzz_hobbit. We're going to activate 2 more optional layers here with sandwiching and shuffling with our personal shuffle key. Finally, we apply our master key, run the core CBD function, and complete the encryption. Saving to a custom file, we'll give it a name, and notice that the new data appears in the folder right behind the original file. Finally, we can open the file and do a quick review of the files created. We have the plaintext codex we just used, the file codex for encrypting files, the master key, the shuffle key, your personal decryption box, personal encryption box, data log, and of course the encryption itself. This is what we want to send securely to another party. So to send the encrypted data securely, we're going to create a URL link at matrixencryption.com. To do this, you need an account and you need to be logged in. Go to Encrypt and select Upload Encryption, then choose a file. After choosing the file, we simply click Upload and create URL. This temporarily stores the encrypted data without the keys and associates it with this URL and the access code. Next, we're going to save the URL and the access code to our device and view them to confirm a match with the originals. Now we can send this URL and the access code to another party. So we'll log out to simulate being the recipient and imagine having received this URL link from a trusted source. We copy and paste into the browser, hit enter, and show that this is in fact the correct page. Now we just need to enter the access code. Paste in the access code. You have 3 tries before being locked out. And as authorized parties, we now arrive at the encrypted data, where we can save, decrypt server-side if applicable, and also clear the data from storage using the access code. Here, as the recipient, we just want to save the encrypted data locally. We'll open it in our work folder and confirm that it is in fact the same as the data on the server. After saving locally, we use the access code again to delete the encrypted data and the URL link from the server. We get a message informing us that the data is no longer being stored. If we take the URL link again and try to follow it, we get data not found, indicating that this URL is no longer valid. At last, we're ready to decrypt the data as the recipient and find out what it is. Merely for consistency, let's check the downloaded file touchdown and the original file, noting that the actual recipient will not have this luxury and will skip this step. We launch the decryption program and enter normally. We imagine having our own account on our device with the same key set given to us at an earlier point in time by the sender of the URL. Make sure the recipient knows the data type, plain text or file, and keep it that way until further notice. Activate the same codecs. Upload the encryption by file name. Use the same master key and unshuffle the decoding using the same shuffle key that was used by the sender. When the decryption is complete, we simply save to a new file, arbitrarily named. And finally, for more consistency, we show the original data beside the decrypted data. Here we get to see these sandwiched characters that are only neatly replaced at the front end and back end of the relevant data in this manner by the correct shuffle key. Moreover, the roughly 10% holographic digit composition we injected has evaporated correctly, revealing the original message, but only because we have applied the correct master key and codecs. Thus, the recipient and only the recipient receives the data which was meant for them. They can intercept the signal, but they still can't understand it, Skully. What you just saw isn't happening at the platform level. It starts here at the origin. Most systems are built like a football game. If the ball gets intercepted, the other team takes control. But this changes the rules. Even if your data gets picked off, it's still not usable. Because protection doesn't start in the network or the infrastructure, it starts with you. Possession isn't enough anymore.